Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am AdamMcKola. Hope you guys are all doing well. We're bringing you guys some more transfer news, and today we are talking Frenkie De Jong again. Of course, we're talking Frenkie De Jong today, as we hear he could be one step away from joining Manchester United. So we'll start looking at the reports that say Manchester United have made their first bid, and that Barcelona are beginning to accept that Frenkie De Jong isn't going to be around anymore, as they need to raise some funds for transfers of their own, and that means he is one step away from Manchester United. We'll get stuck into all the reports that are coming out. There's loads coming out left, right and centre in the last 24 hours, so we'll round all of that up, and you guys can make sure you're being kept up to date on all the latest transfer news, Manchester United stuff, and of course loads of content when we're out on the pre-season tour too, by hitting that subscribe button. Hitting that subscribe button. We recently hit 125,000. Now can we get on the move towards 150k? Help me hit that target by hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. But as I said, we are here to discuss Frenkie De Jong today, and we heard yesterday from Marca that De Jong had become closer to Manchester United because the English club, as they said, would pay 60 million plus 20 million in variables. So 60 million euros, around 51 million pounds, 20 million euros in add-ons, so about 17 million pounds, which would bring the move to around 68 million in total with those add-ons. The article went on to say the future of Frenkie De Jong is increasingly further away from Barcelona. It is true that the player, every time he has the opportunity, expresses his desire to stay. In addition, though, he has participated in all the club's campaigns in which he has presented the new shirts for next season. However, reality goes different ways. In the first place, Barcelona urgently needs to reduce its wage bill to bring in new players, and the Dutchman right now is one of the most sought after players. His record plus amortization is around 40 million euros, a considerable amount that would allow Barcelona some freedom to go into the transfer market. Ten Hag is key in this move, Marca say. Manchester United is best placed to get their services. The British club has a luxury ally, Erik ten Hag. The team's new coach was the same with whom De Jong became a great figure at Ajax. His complicity is enormous. Remember, this is translated from Spanish into English. And Ten Hag has spoken with the footballer to convince him to be his star at United. He has told him that the whole game will revolve around him being the reference in midfield. His ownership is assured with the stripes of being the conductor of the new project at Old Trafford. And it also says that Xavi is beginning to accept this move as well. I'm not going to read out the whole article, but we are beginning to hear that it's 60 million fixed plus another 20 million in variables was offered by Manchester United, around 68 million in total. And then a flurry of reports came to Twitter. We heard Gerard Romero, who has been one of the leading journalists on this move, saying that one representative had texted him and told him that Frenkie De Jong to Manchester United is moving forward. We heard further reports that Manchester United were in pole position for Frenkie De Jong, and Barcelona want to sell him 100%. Marca, as we just said, reported that Erik ten Hag has talked to Frenkie De Jong and convinced him to be his star at United, saying the whole game and team would revolve around him. We also heard further reports that Xavi would accept the sale of Frenkie De Jong to reinforce other positions at Barcelona. One of those positions possibly being filled by Manchester City's Bernardo Silva, as reported by Fabrizio Romano, who says Xavi is a big fan of Bernardo Silva. However, a deal for Silva is only possible for Barcelona if they sell Frenkie De Jong. Music to the ears of Manchester United fans again. And then tonight we hear that Frenkie De Jong is one step away from joining Manchester United. The club considers that the 60 plus 20 million euro offer is too important to not accept, and no improved offers will arrive. So it's looking like Manchester United could get their man. And if a deal is worth around a guaranteed 50-ish million, plus a further 15 to 20 million in add-ons, 70 million pounds for Frenkie De Jong, in a structured deal, you're getting a player that Erik ten Hag knows. You're getting a player in a key position that Manchester United need to fill. I still think we'd need a little bit more in midfield, a proper defensive midfielder to go alongside Frenkie De Jong. And then, you know, who knows, can you bring in someone like a Christian Eriksen on a free to bolster that midfield a little bit more? Who else would be on the market? We're hearing links to other midfielders too at this moment in time. But Frenkie De Jong sounding like the main man for Manchester United at this minute. And if that's the case, then hopefully we can get the deal sorted, because we heard United were trying to hijack possibly a move for Darwin Núñez, as Liverpool look to have agreed an £85 million fee for him, or an £85 million package for him. And whilst Darwin Núñez, you know, is an interesting prospect and he scores goals and all these kind of things, I just feel like Manchester United need to get that midfield area sorted. We really do. We have to get that midfield area sorted, because for how long have we been going on with McTominay and Fred? And we've already lost Paul Pogba, Nemanja Matic, all these different players. Manchester United need to be making sure that we sort out this area in midfield. And I'd hate to see us go and splash most of our budget on a striker. Now, I do think we possibly need another striker at Manchester United, and that's all well and good. But I'd hate to see us splash most of our budget, and I think £85 million plus would be most of our budget. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below though. Do you want to see Manchester United go after him or not? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Manchester United also linked with Ibrahim Sangare as well. What do you guys think about that move? Sky Sports were reporting that Manchester United and Chelsea were potentially interested in Ibrahim Sangare, a player that you could probably get in for a reasonable fee. When you're hearing about some of these fees on the transfer market, and if United were to spend a big chunk of their transfer budget on Frenkie De Jong, then maybe someone like, or of the profile of Ibrahim Sangare, could be coming in to accompany that. Because Manchester United, like I said, we're not going to have a whole, I reckon around 150 million we usually spend in a transfer window. Maybe you make a few sales to go with that. United ain't going to be able to splash the cash on loads of players for big money. So we need to spend in the right areas. Midfield's a key one. Get that midfield area sorted, and then of course we can worry about those other areas. That's what I think. You guys might think differently and think United should be going all out for Darwin Núñez. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below on that one. But those are the reports as they stand regarding Manchester United's chase for Frenkie De Jong. Apparently we're one step away, but we've been here before with so many different players, haven't we, being close and then not happening and all these kind of things. So let's wait until it is confirmed. But Rafael van der Vaart was speaking about Frenkie De Jong, and he also mentioned at Man United it would be just like at the national team, being the only one with his type of qualities. I would move to Manchester United if I was him. Just do it. And Rafael van der Vaart doesn't usually say a lot that supports Manchester United, but that does. And hopefully Frenkie De Jong takes his advice and joins Manchester United. Remember, whatever happens, I'll keep you up to date here on AdamMcKola TV. So make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, liking, commenting, sharing. Will Frenkie De Jong become a Red? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. See you in a bit.